Hey. I, yes, it is. Holy shit. I read the Hess thing after our conversation, so I put the modified version in the comments. Uh, I'm sex slaves. Sally's an ass, right? And a mule. That's another name. That's a slang word for an ass, a Sally. Democrats are Sallies. Sally boys. Woo, woo. And you know who the gingerbread man is. Yeah. No. I had a Christian said I needed help and I needed Jesus. And I said, I said, Jesus, the way they know Jesus, is like Santa Claus for parents. Something. Yeah, yeah. How you like those? You got to pull on it, just one draw. My girlfriend was sitting there and go, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You're puffing on it. You're just supposed to pull on it. But you just pull until you feel it tickle the back of your throat, and there's your hit. Right. Yeah, I smoke one of them quite often. But right now, because of my friend Shane and his fucking auto roller, you got 80 doobies pre-rolled just sitting here. So I have to roll. I just puff his. Mm-hmm. Right. No, it's more right. No, exactly. It's the smoking. They try to tell you that smoke is. And there's another S word we can put into that. S is smoking, smokes. Because in water world, it's smokers versus non-smokers. Right. All right. Good rising pod. How you doing today, sir? Today, I got some really interesting information for you. It's in the chat group as well. The pictures, everything I'm discussing right now. The secret societies, the movement of SS, Hess Hess, Hess, the language of Hess, cult of the Serpent, slithering snakes in the house of Slytherin, Harry Potter, House of Slytherin. Who's running the show? Serpents are. Secret societies, sects, Sector 7. I essentially realized that the brown shirts during World War II are today's secret societies and social services. Right. Right. Fucking wild. So the SS was the secret police during World War II. And your generation was conditioned to think that we beat the Nazis during World War II, but we actually became infiltrated, contaminated, corrupted from within. So we didn't win World War II. We're all conditioned to think we won World War II, or that every war is separate. They're not separate. Right. Right. And George Bush Sr. was the first head of the CIA. And his grandfather, Prescott Bush, helped finance and hide Nazi gold during World War One. Right. Uh, so the Nazis never died. Jesus is a Nazi. You're right. No, that symbol is actually it's that the swastika is it's the original symbol for a vortex. It's also a reference for the constellations and Polaris. Polaris being at the center of the vortex, at the center of the swastika. And you got the four hooks, which is the four dippers, which is the four seasons, four corners, four quarters. Yeah, you take a circle and then you cut it in four pieces. One piece is winter, one piece is summer, spring, and fall. See what they did there? So they didn't die. We became them. That's the whole crux of this mess. We are them without even realizing it. If you graduated from high school, you're a tier one Freemason. So you're in a cult. Whether you knew it or not is irrelevant. That's the wild part in this. They just don't like the way I do things because it's not their way. Well, have you looked around? I mean, really looked around. Schools are failing the children. We have the most expensive education program in the world, but the worst results. Or maybe it's the results that the people in charge wanted. Bunch of fat, stupid, obese, chemically sedated, complacent human cattle. Goyim. And they take it personal when I tell them about it. Oh, they get feels. Get to feeling some kind of way. I didn't tell them how to feel. They did that to themselves. So, SYN, definition of sin. Uniting, acting, or considered together, synchrony. What does the sin mean? Sin means together. Quick summary. The English prefix sin, SYN, along with its other variants, sim, derived from Greek meaning together. We're all in this sim together. You can remember sin easily by thinking of synonym, which is a word that goes together with another word because it has a similar meaning. What does sin mean in Latin? With, along with, to be in company with. In a Greek, preposition with the dative Latin come, a preposition with the ablative, with, along with, together with. It's referencing a group. Cult of the serpent, cult of the sin god. We're all in this sin together. Pretty wild. Change the spelling to SIN. Still same sound. Right? Definition of sin. An immoral act considered to be a transgression against divine law. A sin in the eyes of God. An act regarded as a serious or regrettable fault, offense, or omission. He committed the unforgivable sin of refusing to give interviews. I sinned and brought shame down on us. Commit a sin. The sign or sin of the serpent. We're, con- we're conditioned to think the serpent is 100% evil, which isn't the case. Right, right. Exactly right. Right. Fucking wild. That parabolic arc that a snake makes, that wave, that's called a sin line. Right. Right. So I got some different pictures here to help out with this. Right. There you go. That's right. So I told my friend Joshua Teal yesterday that the Catholic Church is responsible for the mass murder of millions of people. Most people, the only thing they're capable of is wasting my time. It's true. It's very true. It was the Vatican that propagated, financed, and pushed COVID-19 vaccines onto the world. Cult of the Serpent. When a pirate speaks, a pirate is firing his fucking cannon. And all religions bow to the law of cannons. All of them. Every single one of them. Ain't that something? Isn't that something worth fucking knowing? When I speak, you bow. I just fired a shot at you. Fired my fucking cannon. Every one of you goddamn religious bastards are under canon law. You gonna say no to me? I don't think you're capable. Silence means you're already dead. I'll pre-assume that you're already dead. Dead entities and corporate fictions and good little people and persons that don't have anything to fucking say for themselves. That about right? Bang! If you can't talk, you can't debate. Political science, dead. Politics and parlor tricks, dead. Shit's wild. So it was the religious people that pushed vaccinations onto the world. They lied about the origin of COVID and where it came from. Not amazing? I think I'm going to get on someone's nerves today. Yup. I sure the fuck am. Sure am. Pope Francis said that getting vaccinated was an act of self love. If you didn't vaccinate, you had no love or respect for yourself. Well, that's the biggest fucking lie I ever heard in my entire life. Who's going to defend the Pope? None of you? Who's going to defend your fucking holy man? None of you? How many Catholics in the world? 6 billion? And none of you are going to goddamn defend your fucking holy man in front of my face. Not one of you. Just like the Trumpers. Trumpers are never going to defend themselves or Trump in front of my face for the lies that came out of Trump's mouth. Same with the Democrats as well. You can't defend policies that are pushed onto the population by your party either. And hey, look, I shit down the throats of the Democrats and the Republicans and told the fucking Pope to go fuck himself. And nobody wants to defend your holy man. No one's defended leadership. No one's defended the church. No one's affirming or denying anything that comes out of my mouth. Silence makes you what? Good people? Things are going to change because people sit silent, say nothing, do nothing. I mean, that's some crazy thinking right there. How are you sun worshippers doing today? Are you feeling fucking sunny because of me? No. They don't like my sunny side disposition, huh? The secret of light. There's your parabolic curveball that we were talking about a minute ago there, Pod. That curved line. That's how light operates. And information operates no differently than light. Information and light are one and the same in reality. They operate the same principles. The secret of light, the principle of love, is desire to give. The law of love is rhythmic, balanced interchange between all giving and re-giving. The symbol of love is the wave of dual light, which gives and re-gives equally, rhythmically. You get what you give. That's the lesson. I gave you truth, and you tried to lie to me or lie about me. You didn't do anything good. That's not pointed at you, Pod. That's pointed towards society. Nothing personal. It's amazing what happens when people take things personally. They always take it personal. How people will take this knowledge personal, as if I personally lied to you and you found out about the lies because of me. And so it's personal because you're full of shit. Your schools are full of shit. Your two parties are full of shit. The Pope fucking lied to you. I didn't lie to you. And if you think I lied to you, then you're the fucking problem. I'm not the problem. I never was the problem. You just wanted to stigmatize me or label me as the problem because I didn't believe in the lies that came out of your fucking mouth. And that commentary is for both parties. I'm still waiting for 10 years. Silent thumbs don't feed my 4 daughters or resurrect my son. Bring home. Yep. Lunar cycles. That's a year of lunar cycles in one shot. It's amazing. There's that serpent line. I can see it. I don't know why no one else can. We shouldn't call it a the Big Bang anymore. We should really actually call it an implosion of force. God splitting God caused creation. An implosion, right? Think about that. Who are the authors of the Georgia Guidestones? The Georgia Guidestone says maintain humanity under 500,000 in perpetual balance with nature. Guide reproduction wisely. That sounds like eugenics. Improving fitness and diversity. That sounds like DEI opportunities. Improving fitness and diversity. Unite humanity through DEI with a living new language. 4. Rule, passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. 5. Protect people and nations. Just courts. 6. Let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. 7. Avoid petty laws, useless officials. 8. Balance personal rights with social duties. 9. Prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. 10. Be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. What do you think about that, Claude? I'm really profoundly mind boggled by that because today we've essentially banned nature, criminalized apothecaric medicine, homeopathic remedies, outlawed nature, made natural medicine illegal. So you made God's medicine illegal. God's medicines in nature, natural remedies, they don't come out of a laboratory. Nature, huh? Right, correct. Right, we're all aliens. Right, when you I believe a lot of we're alien to our own selves. You know, Dick said it best the other day. I started this whole quest at a young age realizing cars have owner operator manuals, houses have an owner operator manual. Everything has an owner operator manual except for you, your body. There's no manual for your body. There's no owner operator manual. You see what I mean? So we don't know how to fix or repair our fucking selves. Because there's no owner operator manual. And that's really what this war has. That's just a way of talking about Jacob's ladder. Jacob, yeah. It's just cultural language. To the Christians, the Kundalini is the twin serpents wrapping up the pole. I put some pictures in the chat group. I'll show those ones in a minute. But these are old maps. Old. Right. That's the energy. That's your chi. Chi. Your Kundalini is your chi or chiral. Chiral. Chiral energies. Chiral is spiral. Golden ratio, spiral, golden mean, golden pi minder. Only the fool knows pi right. Who would ever catch this shit? Only the fool. Yeah, right. This picture right here, I really like this. Right, I'm gonna zoom in on it so you can see it good. How there? Do you see exactly? Exactly. There's your sin wave. There's your sine wave. That's the sign of the serpent. That is the sign of the serpent. The serpent's sin sign. Sign. Your signature is your signature. Think about that. Your sin is your sin against nature signature. So no one's biometrics are the same. No one sounds the same. And no one sins or signs in the same fashion, you red, blue, fascist motherfuckers. Got him, God. God damn, I got him. We're not on the fucking earth. We're inside of it. Fuck's the matter with you? Right? You know, I've been doing this shit for so goddamn long. I'm laughing my ass off. You know, if you go to Walmart and you buy your traditional gold model and you tip it over and look at it upside down, you look at the bottom of the pedestal. On the bottom of the pedestal is a little sticker that says not for educational purposes. This is for entertainment only. So essentially, Pod, the crap you're taught in school is for entertainment and not for education purposes. You're entertaining the idea that you're on the earth, but in reality, you're inside of it. But you're entertaining the idea that you're on things. You know, 500 years ago, they thought the earth was flat. 5,000 years ago, they thought we lived within the sphere. talk about the Bible. You got the 13 tribes of Israel, right? There's only 12 that are recorded in history. There's only 12 tribes that are recorded in history, and the 13th tribe disappeared, right? Disappeared. Where'd they go? Right? Where the hell did they go? Well, the 13th tribe was Dan. Danaanites looked at the rest of the tribes and didn't like what any of them were doing. So they walked off into the mist of time. They poof disappeared, right? Walked off into the fog. It's a great way of putting it. It really is. Because in the Danaanite tradition, they don't write anything down. They had fact totems, totem poles. And on the totem poles would be symbols or glyphs describing the laws of the village or city or tribe. And everybody knows the laws because they're on those glyphs in the center of town on a fact totem pole. We got a lot going on, you know? We're going to learn the laws of yin and yang, positive and negative. Oh, shit. We're going to learn about consciousness. It's in the water. And you are consciousness made flesh, right? Your body houses consciousness, which is water. Think about that one. That'll rattle your brain. Consciousness. Every person is 90+% water. The water and the body, sweats water out. So this really became about following the water. Where's the water going? Science simply made me understand and comprehend that water is not stationary or stagnant. It doesn't just sit there. Even in a pond, the water gets evaporated, condensation, moisture. Water is always in motion. So I present a simple question: where isn't water? Where isn't it? Because every living thing has water in it. Every plant, every tree, every person, people, for water. Plasma. Plasma. Right, right. These upper echelons are using human beings as batteries to charge their cause. Quite simply, government and the church and state realized it was more profitable for them to keep you in a state of fear. You're more active when you're afraid. Be afraid. Be very, very, very afraid of me. They're scared shitless of me and they don't even know why. Thoth was the god of light. Speed of light happens to be the same as the coordinates for the Egyptian pyramids. Isn't that mind-boggling? So Thoth knew about traveling at the speed of light and somehow managed to lay out these pyramids at the exact coordinates that give you the speed of light. My brain operates at the speed of light. Nuh-uh. Uh-huh. See what I'm saying? That's how fast your thoughts or thoughts move. Speed of light. Those precession rings on the horizon, right? It doesn't mesh well with flat Earth or the model you're taught in school. Why are these precession rings happening? That's why right there. V is variant or variable or vector. Every number is expressive to an angle or an arch angle, angles. The angles are the angels, angle and angels, same letters. Elohim, L is Saturn. So all the numbers are expressing angles of L. L is another name for God. Not on the universe, we're within it. The earth houses it. The earth is a battery for the universe. It's the battery housing unit that houses it. There's more land than we're aware of. The earth's a lot bigger than we're being told. You're made in the image of God, and God is a donut. Donut theory. You did it for donuts, didn't you? How many people make bad decisions for dumb shit like a donut? That's my argument. How many people for a donut? Right. And isn't it fucking funny how Big Pharma got you to fucking vaccinate for a fucking donut? Donuts. Mmm. Right? They did it. Right. How about this idea? You're a bubble in a bubble, hence Bubble Boy, right? Because you got your personal space, your personal bubble, which is 6 feet in proximity around you. 6 feet above your head, 6 feet into the ground, 6 feet in, 6 feet out, left, right of you. Big bubble. That's your bubble. That's the bubble you are in. Don't forget about 6 foot spacing and 6 social distancing. How about the modern women with their sex appeal for men that are 6'6" and they got 6-pack abs, 6-inch pecker, 6 personalities, and at least 6 pairs of shoes, 6 cars, 6 houses. They got to have 6 occupations, you know. Holy crap. To go with their 6 personalities, right? If you go and do a search on your own pod, how many blonde-haired, blue-eyed Aryan men are there in America to make over 6 figures and are single? 2. I'm laughing my ass off about this, right? There's only 2 available. And 80% of women want them. Isn't that fucking hilarious? So 80% of women are looking for a 6'6", blonde-haired, blue-eyed man with 6 figures in the bank, 6-pack abs, 6-inch pecker, got 6 personalities, 6 houses, 6 cars, 6 shoes. I'm making fun of it now, you know? Can't you see? Fear the beast, 666. Women are afraid of the beast, 666. Beauty and the beast, right? I'm the beast. Erica's the beauty. See how funny this shit is? The internet is 666. www actually equals 666 in Hebrew. And King Solomon received 666 talents of gold annually as a tribute from his people. Oh, how about when you look at a lowercase b, it looks like a 6, right? The small b looks almost like a 6. Build Back Better, 666, BBB. Busy little bees, BBB. Be a bee in a hive mind, BBB. ABCs. Def G. Hijack Helm. Peckers. Listen to this statement though, right? Because I'm only using the letters of the alphabet to spell it out for you. Just this ABCs, Def G, Hijack Helm, No Pecker Street, UVW, XYZ. I used the whole alphabet. The alphabet told me to hijack over the ship. Said to be a pecker, no Pecker Street. NOPQR is pecker. Street, state, Pecker State or street, ST, street or state. Read it how you want. U, V, W. W is U. UV to W, XYZ. Examine your zipper. It flies down. So I could obviously see things that most people couldn't or don't want to. The only thing they're going to do is they're not capable of anything else. So the beast is you be the beast. Man is a beast, an animal. No, I'm not. I'm a piece of paper. What? So you're the conductor. You're the maestro. You're the energy. Got it figured out. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm causing and creating a frequency of my own choosing. But because of the frequency I'm on, things just come my way. I'm not even looking for these things. It just shows up in my news feed. Isn't that fucking freaky right there? Man, that's spooky. The cult of Horus for resurrecting. Keep your eye on the horizon, pod. All right? Oh, look, it's the eye of the Illuminati. Be afraid. Be very, very afraid. So, Grand Rising, everybody. I hope you're enjoying today's super secret session. May as well be Santa, and that makes you sex slaves. Santa's little helpers, minions, or hoes. Ho, 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 ho. How do you like me now? Shit's hilarious. Make sure you share this with a friend or two. Witnesses and all. You know? Got to think like a criminal. The more witnesses, the better. How do we get this to at least 3% of the population? You know, be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be a bunch of angry little goddamn bees. Bees in a hive. Bees in a trap. Bee in a trap. Trap. Quite simply, ladies and gentlemen, I realize the universe is a hive mind and the church is trying to control it. Right? Government is about mind control and the control your minds. Mind control. Doo-doo-doo-doo. It's good stuff, right? Okay. Hey, look. It's the creature that crawled up out of the abyss. Isn't that biblical? That's me. Right. Bad Don. Don is a mobster. Don. Don is a godfather, a gangster. Right. Trump. Trump is the Antichrist and the last president. So you don't have to worry about voting anymore. Isn't that great? Yeah. And the Tower of Babylon is collapsing in on itself. We don't have a literal tower today like that. No. It's more amazing what they did. Society and the social structure of everything, the hierarchy was built around protecting one, aka the king. The king, protect the king. Just like in chess, you protect the king. When the king falls, the kingdom's dead. Long live the king. So society was completely set up to protect the king, the priest king. At first, it sounds kind of crazy because you don't really know where the power dynamic is. You think it's in the state? No, it's in the church. It's about mind control, control the mind and control the body. Most royals are illiterate. They don't have time for letters. They barely know how to fucking read. No, that's Texas racist, Matthew. How you know? Right? I can't read between the signs. Right? I can't read. I don't know how to read the signs, Pod. Right? I don't know how to read between the signs. I can't recognize the pattern. I don't know how to. I need Rose to do it for me. Yeah, I can hear you. Holy shit. It's 25 here. It's 25 degrees here. A bike ride. You're a madman. Yeah. Now you talking motorcycle or hmm, fucking nuts. India. India. Turkey, India, Kashmir is Hashu! 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 Right. sending the feed to some friends. This is how you cause a problem, Pod. You call me a problem child. My father used to call me a little shit, a little fuck, and a devil. Isn't that amazing? I might see this as the prophecies of the Mothman. Mothman prophecies. Are you familiar? It's also the same prophecy as the Hopi. This is the Hopi prophecy. Yep. Oh no, it's frequency. Right. Yeah, I can hear you. I was sharing out the feed. Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm looking at patterns. I'm kicking out mass shares. I'm sharing this in a lot of places. It's just wild. I'm here to inspire the children, the children, the children. You know, not gonna let you go through the same things that I've already gone through. You know, pattern recognition an amazing thing. Let's call it chaos theory. Critical chaos theory. How about that? And we're presenting it through closed circuit TV. See? Carbon copy me? Comprehend? I like leaving ifs, ands, ors, and buts out of the equation. They're not factual. Leaves room for error. What if you're wrong? What if you're right? That's the flip. I might be right, and everybody else is wrong. And I've said for a while now, the choices I made at 15 are paying dividend right now. What made him do this? I want to thank Grace for her assistance in putting these things together. I left home at 15 saying, I'm going to find the Holy Grail. Can you imagine that? I'm going to find the Holy Grail. Holy moly. This is the 13th step in the program. Doing it for yourself is the 13th step. The education system has 12 steps. The 13th step is doing it on your own. AA has 12 steps in their program. The 13th step is mastery, doing it on your own. The center of a clock is the 13th position in the clock head. There are 13 tribes to Israel, not 12. You have 13 new moons every year. Now you just saw two men in a donut. Huh? I got jokes. And you might want to share my jokes with your mother and your fucking father. Your silence don't mean much of anything to me. Silence is a sign of subjugation. Sex slaves suffer silently Stockholm syndrome. It's my own alchemy. It's my own formula for success. Silence of the lambs. Ooh, he's coming to get ya. Boo King, Spook King, Smoke King, Talk King, Think King, Shot King, Strike King, Not King. You ever notice there's a lot of king words? I did. I know how to use them. Mic check, kid. On par with King. Parking is not free here. Free parking? No. So we're doing a really, I'm sure this would be mind-boggling then and now for some of you. Gonna ask, what made him do this? Right? Like, woo. Huh? This shit's batshit crazy. We're no longer in the age of guessing or believing in things. That's over. It's over. Those that fail to remember the past repeat the past because they failed to remember, and Thoth was the god of amnesia or memory. So I'm here to present a colorful presentation for the professionals, and I'm an amateur here to spin you with the truth that you've been lying about forever or ever. Forever. Long time. Seems to me the only thing the majority are capable of is lying in a positive or a negative fashion. And I'm addressing both parties at the same time. You won't like my energy or my fucking frequency. You'll fight or take flight. You have two choices: speak, don't speak. There is no middle ground. And because of the two parties, you made it really fucking easy for me. Quarantine everybody into a kill box, isolated one on one with me. You all fucking lose every goddamn time. That's amazing. You never win. You're not winning today. You didn't win yesterday. And guess what? You ain't winning tomorrow either. I'm saying this for a while on a repetitive fucking loop. I'm here telling the world that I am the law of cause and effect. I'm in action. Your silence is a reaction to my actions. Call the Jackson family. Silence is a sin or a sign of subjugation. Sex slaves, whores, prostitutes, suffering from corporate whorism. That's my diagnostics because of Gnosticism. I'm a specialist in mysticism. Magic is science. Science, magic is. The sound of silence is a sign of subjugation. This thus is the cult of Horus resurrecting its fucking self. Right in your fucking face. How do you feel about that? It's factual information for the opinionated. Do you have feelings and concerns? Are they based on fact, fantasy, or fiction? What the fuck? Truth or a lie? Let's simplify. How you doing, simps? Fucking feeling smart? Sounding stupid sounds smart these days. What the fuck do I know? Nothing. You smart people know way more than I do, right? Silence is a sin. How about that idea? It's a great idea. I run my mouth and you can keep yours shut. Sign of subjugation. Sex slaves, whores, prostitutes, pimps and hoes, yo. Who's the hooker? Who's the hoe? Who's the pimp? Whoa. Thank God for my 9th grade education. And my ability to use my pupils well. Observe this middle finger, and they're sex slaves. Suffering silently, Stockholm syndrome. Caucus members suffer from penis envy. We learn from immoral authorities and leadership that we have to give head to get ahead in this world, and I have no interest in sucking anyone's dick. None. Zero. I would, however, love to watch these caucus members line up to suck my dick. They could suck on my member. And I don't care if you're red or goddamn blue. There's nothing out there that said I had to be nice. They like telling lies about me, and I like fucking them with the truth. That's honesty. Sex sells and fear motivates people. Well, that's honesty too. But hey, no one's going to deny it, so I must be right. If they're going to sit silent, then they must be dead fucking wrong. And it's a matter of life and death. This is politics, parlor tricks. Do I look like a fucking sound like one? Goddamn no. I wake up every day knowing that I can sit in this fucking chair and smoke you every time I fucking go live. And that's simply because you're stuck in your black and white ink. Polarized dispositions to the black or white, red or blue parties. Gender disoriented, gender confused. Send your children to school and they come home gender confused. Amazing how that turned out, right, parents? Send your fucking kids to university. They come home confused about their gender and identity. Men want to be women. Women think they're men. It's just goddamn amazing. Holy fuck, it's amazing. Means I goddamn rule over them. Talk about it. Now. I'm here right now. Always now. Always live. Always around. It's wild how that works. We're all stars now in the dope show. We're all stars now in the dope show. You like the dope show? I'm the true man, living man, and I smoked all these fucking fools. I'm the star in my own dope show, right? Got to simplify for Simon. Want to suck a dick? You want to eat shit or die, motherfucker? Because you're not winning here. Not now. Not ever. It's not possible. You got professional licenses to protect because you're in sex. You're in sex clubs. You're in secret societies. And this here is a secret service for society, a social service, secret service provided by me. Where's the intelligence in the community? I don't hear any. I don't see any either. How's that for some fucking shit talk king? Shit talk king. Boo king. Boo king. Spoo king. Mock king. Shot king. Strike king. Drink king. Smoke king. Toke king. Poke king. Mock king. Check king. Cash king. Crack king. Stop me when I'm wrong. But they never stop me. They never say no. You can't say no to the no man. And that's because of your nomenclature, your nomanship. You don't know your fucking ship. Governorship, leadership, salesmanship, fellowship, craftsmanship. Ship. Ship shape. Citizenship. Governorship, leadership. Everything's in a boat. A vessel is a fucking ship. A dinghy is a boat without a motor, which is kind of what most people are. Dingbats, rowboats, or life preservers floating around in a fucking donut hole without a motor or a rudder. They ain't got a sail either. They just flounder, floating shit in the fucking holy sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. Sebastian, Little Mermaid. Under the sea. See, I do these things so I can. The way I do them is designed to target children, but also, hey, you were told all of this. Cartoons, movies, anime. It's been put in your fucking face the whole time. When you know the truth, it sets you free. You don't have to hide from anybody. Everybody winds up hiding from you in reality. Boo king, spooking, smoking, toking, poking, mocking, macking, masking. Fuck no. Faking stupid for the intelligent community. Y'all playing stupid? It's fucking hilarious. Right? Where'd all the smart ones go? I invite smart people to debate me every day. And smart people don't have anything to say to me because they sat silently and consented to smart grid technology, smart homes, smart cars, smart phones. Everything's smart and they're saturated with smart dust. Amazing. You smart people and your smart fucking ideas. Right now you sound stupid. Smart people sounding stupid. Sounding stupid sounds smart, stupid. Stupid is, stupid does. Forrest Gump told you that shit. I didn't. Didn't hear it from me. You heard it from Forrest Gump first. Stupid is, stupid does, stupid. So the smartest thing I can do is sit here and play stupid, sound smart. Simple signs for Simon. Silence is a sign of subjugation. Sex slaves suffering silently. Stockholm syndrome. hookers and hoes, yo. Two classes of people, those that know and those that don't need to know. And you're on a need to know basis, and mostly they didn't want anyone to know anything. So they needed you to not know anything, so they molded your brains like a loaf of bread. They Play-Doh'd your fucking minds. Hilarious, right? Whoa, man. Some heavy shit, right, bro? I'm a high school dropout with a ninth grade education. I don't know anything. Y'all know more than I do. Smart peoples. Can you even imagine the level of frustration I have with you smart people? Always thinking you know better because of a degree or a title. Right? Wild. I've been doing my own personal investigation since 1999. Declared holy war against everyone around me at the age of 11, and that year was 1991. Synchronicities, it's amazing. It's screaming at me. If I don't show you these things, if I don't tell you these things, no one's going to. And I mean, nobody. Zero. Why 9/11 happen? Vision becomes quite clear when you take on a aerial perspective, children. And children, I want to watch your parents, or I want you to watch your parents' face while they're listening to me. Your parents have been lying to you since the day you were birthed. Your parents don't tell you the truth in regards to anything. Your parents conformed to communistic policies and ideologies before you were birthed. They conformed already. That makes them communists. They don't even know they're communists. Catholicism and communism are both parasitic systems that require society to feed off individuals. I have zero interest in going to a university named after a man. University to come out of there sounding like Hopkins can go fuck himself. Nope. When I leave this world, you're going to know my goddamn frequency. And a lot of you are going to wind up sounding just like me. I have no interest in sounding like any fucking one of you. Imagine that one. Why don't you imagine I detonated this system? Why don't you obey my fucking word spells? Welcome to a new world order, motherfucker, where I reign supreme. Call me master. Are you mind boggled yet? You may as well call me Jesus or Horus. Prostitutes sit silent because they don't know what to say. When you solve the mystery of Babylon, you become its gatekeeper. But hey, everyone's a gatekeeper. In some way, shape, or form, public educators are misinformers, disinformers, and through that action, you are gatekeepers and goddamn liars. And I just busted that ass. Was that true or a lie? Can you even tell the difference between truth and a lie? I don't think you can. What's done to my household will be done to yours. What you do to my fucking children will be done to your goddamn children. Ain't that fucking funny? Remember, we're in a holy war. I'm a man of war. You want peace? You prepare for war. And look, have you looked around? I'm winning. You're losing your shit because I'm winning. When I'm done, they'll be terrified of my fucking name. Was that true or lie? No one knows. The COVID vaccines altered your genetic structure, made your DNA graphene based instead of carbon based, altered your DNA transhuman. Was that goddamn true or a fucking lie? See, altruism and Gnosticism present two radical concepts that most people aren't ready for. Telling the truth. You're not capable. Truth was actually omitted from the classroom and institutions of higher learning. And because of this, you were able to violate natural laws and God's laws for longer than I've been alive. Now here I sit without a high school degree and I slaughtered all of you in plain sight. No one wants to talk about it. You should be alarmed by that. Does it look like I have a linear perspective? Stuck in a goddamn box? You will never win in my house. You stole my son. And now I'm coming for your fucking voice box. I'm gonna beatbox on your goddamn skulls and put you in a fucking kill box. Off ice, in an office, a cubicle, a fucking box. You fucking swears. I'm gonna fucking mute you motherfuckers. You're gonna sit silent and witness silently a fucking mutiny. A rebellion. Your silence is a sign of sin and subjugation, sex slaves. Hookers and whores. Why would a pimp respect a whore? Fucking sellout. A corporate sellout. Corporate America, fuck yourself. You sold out America to China before I was ever even birthed. Call me the evil in the room? No. Your silence is the evil in the room. Silence is evil. There are no good people. There are obedient slaves. Silent sex slaves suffer silently Stockholm syndrome due to the SS, secret societies, secret services, social security. Hey, look, I'm reigning supreme, mad fool king of Babylon. I will fucking rule you. Who's the crazy one now? The loud one or the silent ones? What if the planet is a fucking an institution, a sane asylum, or a dog kennel? And we're all just a bunch of bad dogs in a kennel. Can I get a pound on that? A fucking fist bump? Derp. So hi everybody, welcome to Matt's world and my house, the house that Matt built. My own two fists, pump this. The majority have a hard time with listening to anyone but themselves. It's amazing. They want to be heard, but they don't want to listen to anything but themselves due to their egos and their cults of degrees, the sects. And the majority are confused about their gender roles. It's amazing. They feel like they get to dictate terms to my reality without my goddamn consent. What if I get to dictate terms to your fucking reality without your consent, permission, and your feelings? Well, fuck, they don't pay the bills. Hell no. You know what silence does? Nothing. It's an amazing concept, silence, right? Silence is a weapon of oppression. The reason why the good people are so silent, they have a license that prevents them from fucking speaking. And my science says there's no transparency in professionals or political parties. Ultimately, I'd like to see all of you hang by your lying neckties. You'll no longer be mock king, the king top king. I'm going to hang you by your lying tongue, by your lying, mocking tongue. I'm going to hang you. You'll become ornaments at a pagan Christmas tree. You fascist motherfuckers. You silent sexists, racist bigots, and hypocrites. Lying whores, said the pimp. Top king. I found out I was a pimp by third party. I didn't even know until a second party told me what the third party said without my permission or goddamn consent. Holy fuck, king. I found out, king, that I was a pimp. Top king. Fuck amazing, huh? Yep. I know. Best be peacock king. Right? My nuts on your chin. Call China. Witness me. Peacock king. I'm being so simple. It's ridiculous. And the fact that you can't respond or fail to fucking respond, goddamn disgust the fuck out of me. You know what the majority are suffering from right now? I do. I had to create a concept to express it. We call it broken neck syndrome. Failure to respond is a fucking response. Exposes pawns in a king's game. And broken neck syndrome is a result of broken family syndrome, BFS. Welcome to America, motherfucker, where the majority are suffering from broken neck syndrome because my boot is on their fucking neck, nigger, or what? Checkmate, motherfucker. I win. And that should scare the shit out of you. I mean, really, it should. But it doesn't. Not yet. Whoa. Abaddon rising? Not in this lifetime. I'm going to snuff that fucking fool's lights out. Right now. Pow, pow. Lights out. How you silent subjugated sex slaves doing tonight? How you fucking feeling? Got anything smart to fucking say? No? That's amazing, right? Because they always got smart shit to say to me. SS, smart shit. But when I put my smart shit together in front of their smart shit, their smart mouths don't have anything to fucking say to my stupid ass. Right, smart ass? Think I'm a dumb nigger? What if you're the dumb nigger? You just didn't know about it. And I'm here to inform on you. Snitch. Tell on you. How the fucking rat bastards doing tonight? I'm on the people talk shit and snitch about each other behind each other's backs and never have anything to say in front of a face. Face-to-face contact. I say things to people's faces all the time. I'm not the one suffering from Down syndrome. You'll have a syndrome when I'm done. I'll be the syndrome in your fucking ear, little G. The Hess Hess is the SS, Sunday to Saturday. SS, striking Sector 7 Sects, secret societies, super secret scientists, sleuthing, selective services. Striking suddenly, shocking, surprising students, stunning silently, sex slaves. Spanking secret societies, socially security, spanking secret services and social services. Social Security says secure security, sex slaves, socially, sounding smart, sounds stupid. Sounding stupid, sounds smart. Salutations, Santa sex slaves. Silent sex slaves suffering silently, Stockholm syndrome, suddenly slapping, smacking, surprise students, sounding stupid, sounds smart, Sally. Stare silently, smart students. Seth's son set silently, Satan's sex slaves. Satan's silly servers, sleepers. Servicing. Sleuth, servicing. Sally's sex slaves. Seth's sleuth, surfing. Servicing, secret services. Sex slaves, sleuthing steadily. Sounding stupid, silly. Sounds smart. Sounding smart, sounds stupid. Super secret sleuth stalking silently, students suffering silently, Stockholm syndrome. Students stalking slithering snakes, slithering stalking stalkers, stalking stalkers stalking students, stalking silently, sounding smart, sounds stupid. Secret services, social services, Stockholm syndrome, sex slaves, sleuth, servicing, surfing. Holy shit, right? All S's. Welcome to the Hess Hess. Sex slaves, subjugated subjects, SS. Whoa. We're all stars now in the Duke shoe. I got lots of great stuff for you guys today. Shit's wild. And you won't find entertainment like this anywhere else in the goddamn world. Pretty confident of that. I'm working real hard to keep up with current events and the political issues that affect us all. What's done to one person is done eventually to every single one. I thoroughly believe this. Oop, I should let that one play. Go back. I said this 6 years ago.
He doesn't approve of intellect outside of the classroom. So anybody outside of the classroom, their voices aren't going to be heard by the mass. The people going to those schools, they think they're smarter than everybody because of their degrees. But as you raise up in degrees in society, you regress consciously. You're trading your soul a degree at a time. Your soul time. Even Steve Jobs. Your time is your money. Not money itself. Your time is your money.
Pretty wild, right? Energy never dies. Pretty fucking funny, right? Because you're not a piece of paper, you're not static, and you're not stationary, you're not a certification of any kind. You're not your name. That's how you address and approach and greet. Does not define biology in any fucking way. Neither does your job. Your purpose in life is to exist. Your job is to sustain your existence. Does not define it. What are you? Where are you? When are you? How are you? Who are you? What are you? It's amazing how most people can't answer them. Makes them sound like muzzled slaves, muzzled dogs. Who are you? What are you? When are you? Where are you? How are you? Why are you here? These are questions most people start asking around 55. So, what am I supposed to be worried about? Concerned with? What's supposed to move me? You or me? Am I supposed to be moved by you or you supposed to be moved by me? Who's moving who? Where? When? How? Who's ruling who here? I didn't stutter. I don't know why you're confused. Everyone's confused. You were invited to compete with me, play with me. No one wants to play with me. It's disappointing. I may cry.